The Arrogant Princess. Once upon a time in a distant kingdom, there lived a princess named Liana, beautiful in appearance but arrogant at height. Liana saw herself above everyone, above the servants, above the teachers, and even above the people of the kingdom. If someone spoke to her, she wouldn't respond. And if someone looked at her, she would say to herself, "Who dares to lift their eyes to me?" She walked as if she saw no one, lifting her chin as if the crown had made her higher than all. One day, an old man entered the palace. His clothes were simple, his hand trembled, and he held a white rose in it. He said to the gatekeeper,
"I want to offer a rose to the princess as a token of love from the people of the kingdom. Enter, sir."
He asked the guard for permission, and the guard allowed him to enter. The old man walked into the throne hall, bowed respectfully, and said,
"Good morning, my princess. I have come to offer you a rose, a symbol of peace and love."
"A rose from your filthy hand. Get out of my palace, now."
The old man bowed politely, said nothing, and simply left. But there was something strange in his eyes, a look of sorrow or wisdom. The princess didn't care. She just laughed and said,
"Fool."
But what she didn't know was that this old man was no ordinary one. That night, Liana woke up in a panic. Her room was different. No palace, no servants, no golden mirror. Just an old cottage, and her clothes were torn. She ran outside and screamed,
"I am the princess. Open the gate."
The people laughed and said, "A princess? Look at yourself." She looked and saw her reflection in a market mirror. Her hair was dirty, no crown, nothing. Days passed. She felt hunger, she shivered at night, and she came to know the taste of neglect. No one bowed to her. No one obeyed her, not even the children who mocked her. One night, she sat crying in front of an old house and said in a broken voice,
"I thought I was above people, but I was only alone."
And the old man appeared before her once again, this time with no rose, no bow, just a sad smile. He said to her,
"Hearts that do not humble themselves break easily."
She said,
"Was it you who did this to me?"
He replied,
"I only showed you your true self. Without your crown, who are you?"
Liana was silent, unable to find an answer. He looked at her and said,
"When you learn the value of others, they will return to you. And when you truly know yourself, you will return to who you are."
She closed her eyes, and when she opened them, she was back in her room, but something had changed. There was a different look on her face and humility in her steps. The next day, she greeted the servants with a smile, helped the palace cook, and sent a white rose to every house in the kingdom. From that day on, Liana became not only the beautiful princess, but the princess everyone loved. Because people never forget those who hurt them, but they love those who change for their sake.